EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on themselves.
Man, why do they do the Bills against the Bills? That's so annoying how they do St. Peterson. People can't possibly like him.
Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
He may get to 7 or 8 catches. If he continues this, that's his third catch for a big tight end. 6'5", 235 out of Pocatello, Idaho.
He has been the weapon so far for Air Force. It's almost like they've been waiting for him for this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run, this is Gilliam. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Taylor Rapp is there to stop us.
They will stop it with his joints now. 16, 16. This is the first game of the Commander-in-Chief Trophy Series between Air Force and Navy, and then Army. Air Force will postline their first game against Army on CBS in December. Those two guys know the drill, right? Check down there. Ryan Hubert.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Parker, up those fires.
Here's the first carry from the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short play caught by Kincaid. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, just 1 to go. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Allen. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no speed.
Intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Play action. It's Allen.
He ran into his own people. He was wide open. He just ran into the DPs.
This kind of feast or famine anytime the defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure and you don't get home. It just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Moore going in motion.
It's funny because a few years ago, you know, these teams really
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield. One quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this.
They had to use 2 earlier in the game. His first can make this situation fun. If they're able to stop here and make a third ball.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen.
Oh, that's good. Super.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job.
And a good run there. He's getting 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Third and 7. If Air Force gets a stop,
here's second and 4 from the 24. Moore going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
It's 3rd and 4. That is caught outside on the RPO.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. In motion, Shakir. Allen, going to give it to Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Well, that bit is end zone.
Interesting.
And it breaks loose.
A carry for Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before third down.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Here's Cook. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Just like you. Fresh Pet. Healthy food fresh from the fridge.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30.
I guess they don't block on the field either. I guess the touchdown. They don't block anyone down there. There's 2 blockers down there. One guy touches the lead. That's it.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Bro, maybe you want to pick the ball up?
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Obviously, if you know it, it's incomplete. It stops the clock. Sarka last cross the 35.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might say after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. 10 yards.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that'll set up fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna have the Bills first down on a big play there.
I literally have him stopped.
On 4th and 10.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That one is complete. They'll get it on the 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
Problems with the exchange, and that ball
Oh, what was that?
The Bills have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Slot man in motion right. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Rolling right. And this is going to be caught, but they say...
This game is so funny.
So, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Before I was a size 14, and now I'm a size 8.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
On CBS Sports.
On the carry, it's Cook. And here's backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. To the goal line and in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's stopped past the 25. The drive will begin there.
Oh my gosh. EA Sports, come on, man. That's user pick. And he's really blowing it if we do that. Wow.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL
What is North Carolina doing?
On EA Sports.
They just look like they have no idea what they're doing.
Bill Belichick, who's widely regarded as one of the best minds in football. North Carolina.
It is 2nd and 9.
And meanwhile, Arlington actually going in for Army, but he would be the other way around. That Bill for trying to hang on and get out there for the
from the gun to Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. And the defense can't allow a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
True enough. They also like a lot of defense.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And before that, just some lunchtime contact.
Nice.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And a nice run. Down about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll run with Cook. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they can convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. A run with Cook, and his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This game is efficient. Oh, that doesn't matter. This is Jersey Mike's commercial. So
He held on.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
The Jersey Mike's thing.
So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to win the game.
I don't understand the ice the kicker. That was an auto ice the kicker. I didn't need all the time out. What?
They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers.
If I didn't just hand him that on a silver platter in the first quarter,
3-point victory.
Usually these are slugs.
I don't even know which one's which.
Offenses have been outstanding so far. Yeah, we didn't want the first half to end. Maybe at the touchdown.
I literally threw him a CPU pick
The
here.
quarterbacks are passing the ball. They're the show. They're the show. And triple option has changed, guys. It's evolved. In the old days, the tip of the spear was the fullback. Everybody leading into the line of scrimmage had to decide if he had the ball. Now we've gone to the RPO. The opportunity to put that ball in the belly and throw the ball down the field. These two quarterbacks are mad for it.
And it's just some deep passes. Man, how about Blake Horvath in the afternoon? He's been having 3 passes over 30 yards. But this isn't gimmick football. This isn't where a safety fell down and had bad eyes. They are pitching and catching. This new sling T offense of Drew Connick, it's a hybrid of the triple option, which is the punch, but the counter punches are now these deep shots. And that is just way too much to ask any secondary to do, especially for Air Force. It's got 3 injuries. They lost their guys from last year and have had to turn it over, but their offense is humming deep.
Permission to tackle, sir. That's what Liam Zarka is doing. Holding his own. He's averaged over 110 yards rushing the last 2 ball games and over 240 passing the last 2. His legs have been outstanding today. To your point, AT, this passing game, it's an integral part. They're not trying to dupe you or deceive you. This is part of the game plan. They do this as a core, integral part of their game plan each and every week, and both of these quarterbacks are showing up and putting on a show. Dive, pitch, but now the pick roll down the field. It is a hard job for the defense to stop this kind of
That's not the first time someone's faked it to me. Thanks.
They know better than hand it off to you.
I was all excited.
I want to work the mesh with you.
I think what's great about these offenses is both coordinators, Drew Connick for Navy and Mike Thiessen for Air Force, have innovated. They've realized being in leagues, they can't run the same triple because all these teams see the same offense and they can prepare for it. Now they've got some wrinkles of punch and counterpunch, and it is fun to watch.
One of these QBs is going to have his name on this chapter of the Commander-in-Chief series. Following Air Force Navy, we'll get you set for a cross-country Big Ten clash here on CBS as number 7 Penn State takes on UCLA at the Rose Bowl. And that'll do it from New York for now. Back out to Annapolis for the second half right after this.
This has been the Verizon Halftime Report, brought to you by Verizon.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can watch the game together, even when you're away.
Here we go. We got it. My wife is having a baby. Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for full day service. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
How's my little champ doing? Okay, let's soothe that cold.
Yes, please. NyQuil Hot Remedy soothes your cold symptoms to sleep. NyQuil Hot Remedy. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, best sleep with a cold medicine. When you make your dip super creamy with almonds, your new boyfriend can know nothing about football. Oh, he touched it down. So the team. And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the dip?
Oh, great fumble. Good fumble? That's a Hail Nail.
Marathon is rewarding fans with savings of up to $1 per gallon. All by earning rewards on every gallon and on select in-store items. Making every pit stop and snack break worthy of a celebration.
Score.
The more you fuel up, the more you score with Marathon Rewards. Marathon, the official fuel of the Big Ten.
Well, you Heismans are a little far from the house. Sheriff Boss, what seems to be the problem? I bet you it's the horse driving the car thing. Bingo, Barry. Can he even see? Not a lick. Out of the car. Here we go. Dispatch, I got a horse behind the wheel. What?
The 295 horsepower Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek.
Alvarez. Who's Alvarez?
Corporal Alvarez.
Corporal Alvarez. Well done. Thanks, sir.
Now you can play where the pros play by booking your next golf getaway with TPC Vacations. Imagine playing TPC Sawgrass, home of the Players Championship, or walk in the footsteps of the game's greatest players at TPC San Antonio, host to the Valero Texas Open. You can even escape to golf paradise at TPC Danzante Bay. Packages are inclusive of championship golf and luxury accommodations. It's golf at its highest level. Visit tpc.com/play TPC to learn more.
One of the great traditions in these Commander-in-Chief games, the student exchange. Air Force, you go your way. Navy, you go your way. 17-10, Navy on top of Air Force. Fun first half, second half, moments away from Annapolis.
That plays a ton, I think, too.
I got this old thing, and it's a bill from the store where I got it.
He's not in there yet, but I'm pretty sure I played him already this year.
Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Second time is 3. 55. I know.
Is this what he's doing?
There's the host I have.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the 4-wheel drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready though, don't recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So it's 2nd and 10 down, ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Alex Smith, Hurts fumbles. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they're going to take over midfield thanks to that fumble. They have got the ball moving broad. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Wanted a lot of points. We thought we could see the points. We thought we could expose the play.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Some offenses, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. A safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First down, ball at the 36. 56. Going right back to Davis. And that's good for a gain of 5. And on the side, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Long.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down game. A nice 7. Let's call 8 yards there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What do you mean?
Looks like he's got the first down. This Joe possession chart.
First down of the game for James Cook. That was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now.
I don't know what you're saying.
That's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
Won't say who they're playing. I'm playing the Eagles.
Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most
Am I missing your point here?
protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
I don't know this guy personally. I've played him before. I remember playing him. I remember the name. I remember his scheme. I don't know him. So we don't understand that comment.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of
You're talking about someone else?
in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
I think it gives him that extra block that brings up 3rd and 7.
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts.
Oh, it's a pick. Come on, EA Sports. Oh my gosh.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little
What's up, Jared?
into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts on first down. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
How'd everything go the other day?
It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Back in the man, 17, defense.
Hurts yet again. Completed left side to Smith. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Nice.
And that's a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, Hurts. It's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
First down, Philadelphia.
And again, here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
With some brilliant play calling. Denver Hodges with 2 big plays at quarterback.
Another try following the sack. Brought in close to the 8. It's a
Yeah, yes. Was that yesterday?
A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Nice. Let's go. That's good that you said it went well, so that's good.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated just like a quarterback.
Yeah, Royals. Can't forget the Royals. I went to the Royals game this year. I don't know if I told you that. Did I get all this stuff finished? I think I did. Yeah, you used to come on my baseball stream a lot. I remember.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, well, things get busy, you know. I can understand.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality.
Yeah, it's in the background on this game. It's one of the songs.
Hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
He's got this complete to James Cook.
That's cool. We appreciated it.
On that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Gets him on a quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Again, Allen to the air. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, one thing you gotta remember is if they can steal her away, she ain't yours anyways.
He's right good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
And that's if they can. Who knows if they will or won't. But I'm just saying, like, if she easily goes from one person to another person, then she's not really anybody's.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Maybe going to score again. They're going to have to go the long way.
Allen setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I thought it was about to be a pick. He just stopped and I was trying to lead him.
Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and he get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie.
I'm watching Navy and Air Force right now. This is a good game. Better than it was supposed to be, I guess.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the hand.
OP base.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. This is complete downfield to Smith. And this great effort winds up getting them well
nice.
into enemy territory.
Yeah, they all want to know that stuff.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout.
It's funny how it goes.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
Yeah, I know, you're like, dang.
He's good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It is funny though. That really does. It really does work like that.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
206 yards for Horvath in the air.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, it's Cook. They shove him out before he can get on the field. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think you and I have done this long enough to know that most of these offensive coordinators like to throw the ball in the NFL. They don't love calling run plays, and when one goes backwards, I can promise you we're going to see the ball in the air even more.
What? How was that? That looked like that's interference.
Pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete.
He dropped it.
Their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen.
I think you got the Riz now. Start calling you the Rizzler.
This guy, though, he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion been accorded Fowler in a lot of cases, and right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's his back. Here's Barkley.
Dang.
Send him out right before he gets back on the line.
I messed up on that 4th down play. I had the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Hurts once again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing so often when
I don't know what you're referring to. What am I looking at?
Senses the pressure. He's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced
32 up.
And they made the stop.
I think you said 42 before.
It's weird to say, and it's
is it in the background? Is it the football game I'm watching, maybe?
Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. He's back to throw. He can't get away. They get get the sack and force a turnover on down.
It's on the screen? I don't see it. On the game or on my screen?
And delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Like, am I going crazy?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield.
It's on the game. I don't even see it.
They're close to midfield. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's good for Bill's first down.
On the bottom right?
Just in case this offense
I see what you're saying. That's the yard line I'm on. So the up arrow means I'm going towards the end zone. I'm on their side of the field. When it's it's just the yard line I'm on. So if I was on my own 39, it would be 39 down. I'd be closer to my own end zone. That's what that means. I was like, what are we talking about? Because it keeps changing all the time, so I had no idea what you were saying.
We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
It's sponsored by Navy.
Yeah, it's literally just whatever yard line I'm on.
Verizon. And by
first down now, ball at the 39-yard
Do
line.
do 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 do.
Back to throw now, Allen. The Eagles swarm
Good
in,
D.
take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone
Let
of this
him
series.
get me there.
It's second down.
Good D. He used the end there. I would have just ran it.
And that's what happens sometimes. Get so keyed on something new, something different. That's basically what
Trying again, following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll throw it.
Oh my god, what a bad throw by me. I seen him open and I waited too long.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance to keep.
This is terrible.
Dump off caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Eagles needing 4 points.
Is what Navy started to run in front of the line last year for Lincoln.
I'm feeling like poop this morning.
On the sideline.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
These 2 quarters. They both good as advertised. Look at them. 1 and 2. Big yards per attempt, not completion.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Out to the 48-yard line.
Desperation time here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10 now from the 30.
about the 47-yard line.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw it.
Throw.
And this is intercepted. Cooper and Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles.
He's wide open. Why are we throwing it so bad?
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Setting up to pass. It's completed right side.
I literally just fucked up the camera angle. I couldn't see what was happening on that play. I hate when it does that lock-on thing. And I'm pretty sure I turned that off. So I thought maybe you can't fully turn it off. But I literally just messed up. I should have just called timeout real quick. Oh my gosh. I had so many chances to just put this game away too.
This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Dukes out a one-stop. They get to him before he goes out to march, just beyond that 15-yard line.
He gets inside the 25.
I literally locked down the player on accident. I couldn't see what I was doing. I hate that.
Newberry, the Navy head coach, scolded.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket, it's easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now. From the 39. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentionally grounded and he's actually used it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. This is going to be down to back in the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Again, Allen to the air. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Chased out to his right. Dumps this off to Cook. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Back That chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Eagles 17.
Bass now to kick this away.
We take your problem, make it our problem.
Why don't we give Buffalo just a minute?
Here's Smith on the return.
Oh my God.
He's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close.
He's for Dave Graber. We're for Buffalo means a lot to me, and I think it means a lot to this community. We have to know what's going on in the community, and what better way to know what's going on than to be involved. It is not just seeing it from how it's being reported, but trying to understand how it impacts people on a daily basis. So I try to approach every story with that same passion. That
I shouldn't have let that get close, though. I'm not playing good today.
Responsibility and passion. The WIBB Plus app. It's the one touch to keep you in touch. Streaming all your favorite News 4 and local programs. All day, every day.
Watch the latest videos, plus News 4 Live.
About to get Bills versus Bills again.
Mark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, half of the AFC East ready
About them Bills, bro.
Between the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo
I know.
Bills.
Not today, but we played it previously, but yeah. I hate these same team matchups. The away Bills.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. He'll head out of bounds on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer, Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Finds his man, it's
He takes it at an angle.
He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on the opening drop. Boom, knocked on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, Coach. I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Allen setting up play action. Looking at wise, the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Had a big return early.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
He ends up at the 30-yard line. Let's take a look back at the celebrated history of the Commander and Chief coaches.
Back to the air, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Play action now with Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ until that defense proves they can stop it.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Joey Booker is going to be someone who wants that they'll take a look at. I like the fact that he had his head to the side and trying to deliver the ball with the shoulder. This is a Mountain West Conference initiated.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Davis. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He rolls to his right. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. I'm not going to call this a much-scored drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Get the fullback involved here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Running right side by Kincaid. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now it's Cook. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Kish is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Oh, damn, Mark Sanchez got stabbed? What? Who was stabbing Mark Sanchez? I never liked Mark Sanchez as a quarterback, but you're not going to be out here stabbing.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills with a 2nd and 7.
Second and 1, Zarka, flush, and close it out of bounds. Weiskin was there. He didn't want to take the sack. Marquez putting Parker with the pressure. Covered by Navy on the back edge. That was Air Force trying to get him back by taking a shot.
From the 29. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, that should be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Pete. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at time, a running back in the flat.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That one's caught along the one sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense sets up for 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
To throw again, it's Allen. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
To the air again, Allen.
Nice pass.
And touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun.
I tried to do that 3 times. Didn't recognize either time.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Just register the first time.
Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
81 Jonah Dawson and not caught a pass.
Now Prater on to send it away.
The banner is so cool. Air Force captured it. That was a game in Dallas against
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
And it's up in the end zone. And this game is tight again.
Play action now. Allen. Leading to his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here's a give to Cook. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 1. It's his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Offense up to the line fast. Working to throw. Defenders there. It's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
And of course, hiding right, you get to, attempt to...
First down throw for Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out bounds. Yeah, he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A Navy record 236 yards for the season. He's a cyber ops major.
This is Cook. That's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Allen off the play action. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Here's Davis. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. Yeah, that's good for a Bills first down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
Maybe on the ground, it's Reynolds, the third string running back. Alex Teska is banged up a bit. Jackson Gutierrez.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
A senior from Garnet Valley. Billy Summers, third string.
Allen on the play action. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's been like stealing. Those are the safety stay back. Second and 10. Alert. Lots of time. He runs out of time.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Put the body on the line for his team. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
Out to his wide, and it's a screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes
That's what I said when I threw that pick. I said, oh, why I love that. Or that post.
Leading by 7.
Let's see what they do parking. You're right.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal. Allen setting up play action. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Davey on the move in the red zone.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. Now slated down to approach here from the 40.
If you want static position close.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. The shotgun, it's Allen. Made the throw low as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Use the military star card to access your exchange shopping benefits without your
Allen going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more though. Second and goal coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. This is good.
Nice keep.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they made it 4th and goal.
31-31. Just under 7 minutes left. And Davey is faced 4th down and about a yard. And the Air Force
desperation time here. And he will come through 4th and goal. So this one will not get it.
Good game,
They're
man.
going to turn this over on down. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now run by Cooks. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. This was a game they had
Bad.
a long time ago.
Bad pick.
You bring a division rival into your
4th and 1. I didn't need to do this.
Suspense
just an axiom, right? That it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, that almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
For 85 yards last week. That was a point of emphasis for them this week. Evidently not enough of them.
8 penalties, 49 yards here. Kirkwood from 34. Knocks it through.
Man, if I'm not playing yesterday, I'm rusty today.
Still a lot of football left. Man, this is fun. 34-31. Midshipman.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Buffalo Bills.
This is like a college football playoff game in early October, and it's been a wheel of a game. Navy has a 3-point lead in the ball on defense. Offense is 3 yards to pick up the lead.
Underway in Buffalo.
Well, speaking of college football player, Buffalo was really well.
Gets past one man. Past midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Of course, that's the problem. But the officials on fire.
Now first, he's hit, he lost the football, put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone has to start off the game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how is the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Because they do such a good job of that with their punter. I don't think they're going to do that. That would surprise me. Frank Newberry, in our meetings, we talked to him about, look, the Banner Chief trophy is so important, but you guys might be college football.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. They'll roll him out right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 55. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both. And he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out to the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
You're the naval academy. You run the option instead. They run quick. Off the back.
A first down carry for Davis. And down to the 36-yard line here. Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and 3.
Their offense is here. It's just a movement of this college football game.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Allen. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Allen going to change it up. They run for the first time with James Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
To the air, Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here this one. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
A terrific effort from the Falcons. Ryan Niggler is down below.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
I love the characteristics of offense first and foremost. They're gritty, resilient, tough through.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
First downs. That's where you're taking these DMs. So we're super proud of our guys. That's a little pretty.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And got some plans to use them and some other things, but got to get our best players on the field and push on to defend their job.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to them. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
Flushed out right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And now, for the victors, they see 2nd.
On the ready. Ready. Cougar 19.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Throwing now is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 32 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 61 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Crater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get this complete to center, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McClure. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 48 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws out, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Watch LT weekday mornings on Channel 4.
Second down and 8. Now this time, Allen will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the man complete.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. The stage is set, the sun is shining, and east meets west in Pasadena. The 7th ranked Jimmy Line setting the road for the first time.
Completes to Shakir once again.
3rd and 10 at the 50-yard line. 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 3rd and 10 at the 50-yard
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That didn't go so well, but he's excited as he can be. We never get to pick when our opportunities come.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
When you have nothing to lose, you lose it. And I think what UCLA needs to lose today is any sort of expectation.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Go out and reignite and recontrol.
They'll try the middle of play. Just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And great quarterback today. I mean, how much fun was he to watch today? Setting their career high.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
These deep throws. These are not one-off, guys. This is significant parts of the offense now.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be swung up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
When they joined the American Conference, they had to switch what their offense was and give Drew Connick and his staff a lot of credit. This is a nightmare to defend.
Yeah, also, in a world where Navy throws it on 4th and 1,
a final shot before half for Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And there's balance now that opposing defenses have to account for.
Yeah, and Navy had to account for Liam Zarko, the new star quarterback at Air Force. This is his 2nd start, finding Bruin placement. Trying it again.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here comes Jalen Pittman, one of the really talented quarterbacks. It's picked off right here. Gavin Shields takes it back. Listen,
the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to run one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Allen going to throw. Ball tries to force it on, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They felt they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Daniels. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's able to work it short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Daniels. Looking for the call, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Moore now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
To the sideline, Illinois,
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Their day, so it's the players' day. It's their time to enjoy it, and I'm excited to watch the play.
You had a tough test ahead of you with this on it and say, what does UCLA need to do to come out
Throwing
with the
now is Herod. Throwing aside complete. That's Coleman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made on Washington's 29-yard line.
The sunshine.
Allen now wants to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big yards there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
He's got a smile on his face. That's infectious. These young players are looking around to let somebody tell them and indicate, what should we do? When you have leadership that at least connotes a positive attitude.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in across the trophy. Bills touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kicks away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Oh no, this was like spring practice. Clemson, and they needed
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This was the first time ever that a Bill Belichick
in motion to tight end.
In a quarter, first quarter. 28 points. Ludicrous performed.
To the air goes Daniels.
And that's a perfect word to describe the kind of the
first catch and a first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Here's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and broad. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out of zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
I think they will with their running game. That travels well. And their defense, they're pretty solid. They haven't allowed any touchdowns in the first half. As you mentioned, for UCLA, they've got to find some positivity early in this ball game, or I think you're going to fall back into what they've been experiencing thus far in this early season.
Daniels looking to throw.
Put on the quarterback if you still have Tennessee.
Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hopefully win a little bit of a field position. If you could grab it early, that would be exciting to grab some of the ball. As the play caller is jab, cover your chin. Jab, look for a play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
You're on the road. You want to be on the football.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
40 attempts a game. I think we'll see that at least out of Penn State today. Somebody keep your eye on the defensive side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's significant because he's going to run and chase down the east side. Guys. That means Amari Campbell, the North Carolina transfer, is going to probably have to play there. That means that this defense of Jim Knowles is now weaker in 2 positions potentially. That's going to be something to keep our eye on as the season. The way UCLA runs the ball, it doesn't run the ball, it should be an issue with this one. All right, we'll see you back here at halftime.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
I'm the Modelo of the plate. And I'm always scouting full-time thing. Check out this name change. But that's like his name.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Just play that.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up a lot. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Is a presentation of the Big Ten Conference.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen.
Good pick.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And the Home Depot CBS brings us
2nd and 10.
Our matchup. The 7th-ranked Nittany Lions from Penn State and the Bruins of the CLS.
Back to throw. Daniels. The Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Hands it off out of the gun. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
There's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
It is gorgeous out. 71 degrees and sunshine. And this is the 8th all-time meeting between the Nittany Lions.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Teams we start with Nico.
Throwing, Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Talks about how he transferred. No doubt, especially on the ground.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
As the top passer, obviously, empty backfield. And now joined by
now Allen. They'll buy some time running. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Nittany Lions passing defensively. 2nd down and 4.
To throw is Allen. And the defense loses it. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Here's first down.
That's good for our Buffalo Bills.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game
Completely
is over.
fucked that game.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot.
It's so
Couldn't
bad
get it done.
today.
So for the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen.
Might have had
Really
tight end.
ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check
The tight end you're talking about?
sports.com.
Yeah, I seen the corner was not getting deep enough, so I thought maybe I could get it over his head to Coleman here, too. But it shouldn't have came down to that, man. I hit-sticked him, caused a fumble. I completely blew points at the end of the first half. I had a touchdown here, and they gave me I hit the celebration button, and I got the slow celebration. And I got sacked on the next one. Somehow he's not offside. And then, if I had a field goal here, I win the game, because I get the ball coming out of half. And he's got everything locked up, so credit to him. But I completely blew points at the end of the first half. Then here, I throw a stupid pick. I throw it right to him. Yeah, maybe. It could have happened. But I completely blew that.
About a yard shy of first down as the flag flies in. I'm asking for the catch. I think you're going to get one of the offensive line, the wide receivers blocking downfield.
You're not going to show the pick here? Come on, man. That's important. But, I just completely blew that game. I had a chance to win the game here. First play, I throw a pick. You just can't throw a pick on the first play. He was open a little bit, but it was just not enough. He clicked on, undercut it, and picked it up. But I got a chance to win the game there. I left points on the board here. This guy shouldn't have been even in the game with me. I'm just playing terrible today.
And you're trying to do something and it doesn't work. You got to have your space.
Man, I'm giving the game away. That's 2 games today I literally just gave away.
Might not have been a first down, but should have caught it. And that was Anthony Woods out of the backfield.
Yeah, that's been some of the problem is those penalties that are, self-inflicted penalties killing drives.
Yeah.
That continues to be the story for this offense. They move the ball, get down to 25 yards.
So frustrating. You give them the game. I gave 2 games away today.
In the country, and penalties came in with 36 for 335 yards, and that's too many.
Man. Especially that last one. That last one, I literally just... If I would have just taken my touchdown... I kind of didn't want to score, but... I wanted to score with, no time, but... It's bad decision-making.
One of the top 5-star quarterbacks coming out a couple of years ago, what he can do in the passing game, and once it breaks down, what he can do running the ball.
23 yards, they go quickly, trying to get to the edge, and he couldn't, was Woods. That was a nice job by the linebackers and Kevin.
I'm going to play another one real quick.
wonder if that was Zeke Wheatley that got that time number 6. That got that shoestring tackle. Was it?
They're both there.
Yeah.
And if they didn't get that, he's probably in the end zone. Now it's at the 11-yard line, 2nd down and 9. They have not been good, obviously, with that graphic in the red zone. And they have not had a lead this season as well. They might have one right here. Reaching for the highline. Touchdown, UCLA. Quasi Gilmer stretches it out for the score. One-on-one to the outside. This was another decision by the quarterback. Pulling it out, sees it's 1-and-1. Gives it to him, and can that guy beat another guy? He does, and that is a touchdown. That is a nice drive for a first-time play caller moving against this Penn State team. New Heisel and Nico teaming up pretty nicely. Stop route, 1-on-1. Great stiff arm, and then the stretch. And a touchdown. You get your opening drive, touchdown, engineered by the new offensive play caller. Lagani in for the point after. Up and good. What a way to start things off in the first 4.5 minutes. Having a 75-yard drive in 10 plays. The touchdown pass. The stretch. Jerry Neuheisel calling the shots and says, that's the way we do it. 7-0 Bruins.
Behind every DIY.
It's more help than you think.
Try this right there.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
This is the last time we've seen a lot but this is the corner.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Why two favorites are back for $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Welcome to the CFC. This is the worst players I've ever seen.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 57 yards.
Lava sees it, sees the blitz coming off the other side, delivers it, and then one-on-one makes somebody miss, and you're at the
Bills will jump on top with the game's first score this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And boy, not a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yards to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Oh, man. That's got
After several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play call. Right, establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Bad time for a timeout if they're back.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
What's up under the hot spot? That's a tough to look at. I don't want your family folks. But he knows you. He's a
Okay, you're all on the stage, so protect the possession.
This 2nd and 4.
This is game of the family. Ooh, sounds like somebody's vacation. For what?
Allen. Pass complete to Shaquille along the sideline. He had a touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Left side, Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Here's Allen. Rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He just threw the ball off like he's dumb.
The conversion there on 3rd and inches. And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
The field goal, step that 40-yard drive after the onside. Get back off.
Allen now on the sneak. And they'll get it down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
And this is where you're hoping you can catch the defense with too many men in the box. You line up in a jumbo set and pull people close to the line of scrimmage and in tight. And then it's all about closing up the angles of pursuit on the strong side and hoping your guy can win the race to the outside. And that time, he takes the toss and falls his lead blocker right into the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Last week in the losing effort, and we talked to Gary Smith. Big defensive tackle right through high.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Again, Singleton will throw in 2 hours in the backfield.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they can really use some momentum before they head into halftime. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Good game. Yeah, right. Tested the user.
Fortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And down inside the 15, shy of the...
Good game.
There's the ball.
Now a timeout.
I thought he was out.
Perhaps a chance for...
He was leaving. Oh, he is.
Down at the 39 of the Bruins.
I was taking my anchor on him that game.
The 23 to Hudson again. That's already 3 completions. The 3 transfer.
It's all my fault, though. I should have won the last game, too.
In the first half of the last week's game, when Penn State struggled, the first 28 minutes, look at that. 1 target to their 3 transfer, and those are difference makers, those 3 guys.
You asked Coach Franklin about that in our meeting yesterday, and he said, I agree with you. 100% we got to get in those guys' hands. So far they have on this drive. Here's a cross, but it ain't going nowhere.
I'll be back. I'm gonna play a little bit tonight.